I know I look a little tired because I am. Kiddo was up in the middle of the night last night and he was up for several hours, so it was not the most restful night's sleep last night, but it happens from time to time, you know, and there's nothing you can really do about it. He finally went back to sleep at like 6:30, I think, but I've got to get him up soon because we have telehealth, ABA. It's been a week. It's been a week. So he was supposed to go back to school this week due to COVID and exposures and not enough staff, blah, blah, blah. He has one more week of Christmas vacation. So that's where we're at. I've been trying to keep him busy and, you know, do things like we went to the zoo, we went to the movies one day, we've been going to the park a ton and things like that. And then we've had daily therapy. So just trying to, like I said, keep him busy and keep things, you know, on somewhat of a schedule for him, trying to get him up at a certain time every day, things like that. But it's definitely been a struggle because I'm also trying to maintain working 40 hours a week. So, you know, it's fine. But yeah, so I was thinking for today's vlog, I have been wanting to show you guys this for a long time. And this actually might be a perfect opportunity. We kind of have a jammed pack, can't speak, I'm so tired. We kind of have a jammed packed schedule today. We've got telehealth, then I have a meeting at work, and we've got some more telehealth, and then I have actual work I have to do. So I've got to clock in and work the rest of the day, but I think we're gonna go over to my parents later just to kind of give them a change of scenery and a little bit more space to roam while I'm working. But yeah, so I've been wanting to show you guys this. It's called the Hanley Tolerance Training Program. It's something Kaidale's been working on for years in therapy. And a lot of you guys have commented, you know, oh, he sat so well at the table in my last video, because I made a video about his language skills and his language goals that he's been working on, and he does. I mean, he'll sit at the table for 10, 15, 20 minutes and do work. He's also finally independent in the classroom after years of this program and years of working towards this. He's finally independent, which is such a big deal for him. So really cool. And then just also his all around behaviors have decreased, like his aggressions, his anxiety and like rigidness, which is kind of tied into his anxiety. Medication has certainly been a huge contributing factor to that, but also this Hanley program has really helped him to just kind of shape all those behaviors, and I'll explain it a little bit more after today's session because we got to get going here soon. But yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll explain it more in depth later, but just know that this is kind of a huge reason for his success, and this has played a huge part in his daily life and it's in his therapy, and it's really just been kind of one of the main things that we've been focused on for a long time. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff. Kiddo, I know you're sleepy, but you know, we've got to get up. Whew, it was a long night last night. He's kind of up, like he's up, he's just not really coherent yet. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, we'll just pick it up at 10.
Okay, perfect. Well, Kaidale, you got out of that one, buddy. Luckily, Kaidale has a therapist that loves him so very much. He is a little bit, you know, teacher's pet. What are we gonna call this? Oh, my hair, what's happening? I just can't. I'm going to get a headband. I can't. Okay, luckily Kaidale has a therapist that loves him oh so much. And so we can postpone our telehealth until after my work meeting. That way kiddo can get a little bit of extra sleep. So, you know, worked out in his favor. Okay, so Kaidale's therapist graciously allowed him to sleep in, which allowed me a little bit more time to kind of get things done. Just dishes, and I figured I might as well get ready since I have a little bit of time. Maybe that'll make the day seem a little bit more productive and, you know, I don't know, sometimes when you get ready in the morning, even if you're just working from home, it just, you know, kind of puts a little pep in your step. But yeah, I was able to get some dishes done, make some breakfast. So I only have about 10 minutes before my meeting. I'm going to eat real quick, do my meeting, and then kick it up and do telehealth. Okay, that took a little bit longer than I expected, so now I gotta go get kiddo up and ready for his day. You know, that's creepy sound. Which one?
When you
No, not right now. Okay. All right, you can have my plate. Good job.
Thomas?
That was perfect.
Woohoo!
Okay, that one was perfect.
Yay!
Eye contact, he like stopped and was looking the entire time.
Yeah, I think even the clap, the clap was kind of weak, but he still picked up on it right away. What did you say? Thomas? Thomas. Okay. There you go, my love.
So, Cab 3, you want 1 to 3 responses, right? A really simple task.
Okay. So Cab 3 is just not going to be a full activity.
Correct.
It's just a partial, just part of
so
an
like
activity.
at clinic, it would be like file folders or 1 to 3 motor imitations. Something that's a super easy task that he knows how to do that he doesn't really have to think about.
Okay.
And then he can go back to my way.
Alrighty.
Up and away in my beautiful balloon. Merrick.
No, not right now. Okay. Let me see the tablet. All right, stand up. Okay. All right, walk with me. All right. Will you pick up these DVDs? Clean these up for me. All right, and put them right up here where they belong. All right, good job. You can go back to my way. Good job.
Perfect.
Woohoo!
No, that was perfect.
Any feedback?
No, that one was great.
Okay, what do you want to do next?
We could do a longer activity if you would like. We could do an FCR to kind of like break it up.
Okay.
Do you want to do a PowerPoint? Do you want to read a book? What kind of activity would you like to do?
For the Cab 5? Let's do PowerPoint. Yeah, let's see if we can do one of those. Okay, we're all done.
Merrick.
Yeah, you can have my way.
Perfect.
Oh, we need to bring the song to sing.
Happy little baby song.
All you need to bring it.
No, not right now. Okay, let me see the tablet. Thank you, sir. All right, will you stand up and walk with me? After I grab this little camera. All right, have a seat. Show me ready. Okay. What's that?
Baton.
It is a guitar. Playing guitar.
Playing guitar.
Good job.
Good job.
What's that?
Where?
It's a new one. You remember? Folding laundry. Good job.
I'm gonna try saying that one a little bit more clear. Folding.
Try it again. Folding laundry. Good job. What's that one?
Have them touch it.
Will you touch it? What is that? Hey, repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. What's that? It's boy jumping. Good job. Say it louder. Boy jumping. Good job.
Good job.
Ooh, what's that one? That looks like it is scissors. It's cutting paper. Try it again.
Good job.
Cutting paper. Good job. What's that? That's a new one too. That one's new. What is it? It's is it playing outside?
Playing a song.
Oh, it is playing outside.
Oh, good. Playing outside.
Good job. What's that one? You know what that one is? Swimming pool. Good job. Oh, what's that little girl doing?
One more.
How many? Reading
Just
book. Good
Read
job.
books. Good job.
Ball's rolling. What is it? It's not riding skateboard. It's rollerblading. Rollerblading.
Good job.
Drinking water. Good
Water.
job. What is it? What's that one? It's playing games.
Play.
Playing games. You say playing games. Good job. What is it? It's not boy dancing. It's getting dressed. Getting dressed. Good job. What's that one? Bouncing balls. Good job.
Bouncing balls. Oh, everything's falling off.
What's that one? Throwing balls. Hey, good job. You can go back to my way. You can have your tablet back.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Okay. It is such a beautiful day that I figured I would just come out here and try to explain to you guys what you just saw. So, we have been working on the Hanley program, and the reason it's called the Hanley program is because it was founded by Dr. Hanley. It's something that works really well for Kaidale. So, Kaidale's always been the type of kid that really struggles with rigid behaviors. He is a rigid kid, kind of across the board. So, you know, the way that he plays with his toys, like building his blocks and his Legos, he has a history of, you know, getting really fixated on, you know, not sharing, building them a certain way, getting really upset if his Legos fall and, you know, or his tower falls and, you know, he's unable to complete it the way he wants or get them stacked just perfectly the way he wants them stacked, and it just, he, you know, gets a lot of anxiety about things like that. He gets a lot of anxiety about having to break his routine or just his train of thought and, you know, what he's in the middle of doing. It's been really hard between his rigid behaviors and his communication barrier to kind of get him to engage in activities within the classroom or, you know, in therapy in order for it to be as productive as possible. You know, and also Kaidale has a difficult time with just wanting to control things, you know, control his environment around him. You know, he kind of gets his mind set, and it's really hard to, you know, tell him no, you know, we're not doing this today, we're doing this instead. It's like he has like expectations, and then like the reality of not getting his way is really difficult for him. It's something he struggles with. He hasn't always been super easy breezy and laid back, and this program has really helped him to kind of become more laid back. So I don't know if I'm explaining this very well. So the whole purpose of the program is to kind of desensitize him to the word no, or desensitize him to, you know, being able to break him away from whatever it is he's doing without it being, you know, the end of the world. Okay, I'm just going to explain it. So we start with a functional response. So the whole point of the exchange, I stand up, I clap. That kind of gives him a heads up. Hey, I'm about to change things up. I'm about to, you know, interrupt whatever it is that you're doing, that you're happy doing, whether it's watching a tablet or playing with your blocks or whatever it is you're doing. I'm standing up, I'm clapping my hands. That's letting you know that I'm about to intervene and I'm about to, you know, disrupt whatever it is you're doing. So it kind of gives him that heads up. And then it also cues him to ask for my way, because the thing is we don't want to just be dictators. We don't want to just, you know, you have to come to the table because I said so. It gives Kaidale the opportunity to ask for my way, and that's what you heard him asking for. So the functional response is just me standing up, clapping my hands, stepping in. He says my way, which is him asking for my way. We hold our hands together, and that lets him know, like, I'm acknowledging that you're asking for my way. I'm going to give you a response. You don't know what that response is going to be, because that's the beauty of the program, is we just totally change things up, and that kind of allows Kaidale to become more flexible to accepting that response. So hold my hands, and then the functional response is, yeah, you can have my way. Go ahead, go back to doing what you're doing. No big deal. And then the next one would be a tolerance response. So he has to tolerate hearing no. So I stand up, clap my hands to let him know, hey, I'm about to enter into what you're doing. I'm about to, you know, distract you from whatever you're doing. Just heads up, I'm coming in. And then he hears the clap. He says, you know, my way, asks for my way. And I say, no, not right now. Fist bump, that's him saying, okay, I'm accepting that no, I'm accepting that answer. And the tolerance response would be just him hearing the word no, just getting familiar with hearing the word no and it not being a really catastrophically negative thing. It's okay to be told no. So as long as he gives that tolerance response of like, okay, you know, I'm hearing you say no, Mom, I'm accepting that. And then I say, hey, go ahead, go back to my way, because he accepted hearing that tolerance response of no. So, you know, that's the whole point of that next step, is just, you know, introducing the word no and it not being a big deal. So he's learning to tolerate that. So then the next step would be a cab 1, which is, you know, I stand up, clap my hands, I'm coming in. He looks at me, he says, my way, asking for my way. And I say, you know, the reason I hold my hands is I'm acknowledging that, you know, I hear you say my way, we're connecting. I acknowledge, I'm not just going to ignore what you're asking me. I acknowledge you want my way. And then the cab 1 would be me saying, it would be an extension of the tolerance response. So I say, no, not right now. We fist bump, he accepts it, he accepts that no, and I say, so whatever it is he's doing, I'm going to require him to give it up. So stand up, clap, I'm coming in, he says my way, I say, no, not right now. We fist bump, we say okay about it, and then I say, okay, hand me your tablet. He gives me the tablet, he gives it up, and then I give it back and say, hey, good job, you can have my way back. So that's allowing me to kind of gain some control, and it's allowing him to accept that he's giving it up. He's giving up control. He's hearing the word no. I'm intervening into his bubble, and it's not the end of the world. He's going to get it right back. And we just mix things up once, you know, he has been trained on these things. So we just kind of mix them up so that he doesn't know exactly which one's coming next, and that allows for more flexibility, and then it just builds on from there. So then, you know, it goes from cab 1 all the way up to cab 2, or cab 5. So cab 2 would be, you know, me going through the whole exchange, and then, you know, I say, okay, let me have the tablet, or whatever it is he's doing. If he's playing with blocks, it's okay, blocks are all done, stand up. You know, just, it's the whole point is him relinquishing that control. So he's, you know, so he hands it over, and then we, you know, start to take a few steps away from the activity. And then it's, okay, you know what, you can go ahead and go back to my way. You can go back to your bubble of what you're doing that is making you happy. And so it just builds from there. And the whole point is, you know, it builds up to where we can complete a full activity at the table, you know, 5-10 minute, whatever the activity is, reading an entire book, doing an entire worksheet, whatever. And then at the end of it, you can go right back to my way, go back to what you're doing. Life is good. It's okay. And so the beauty of this program is it allows for the building of flexibility, and the building of him tolerating change, and him tolerating letting go of some of the rigidness. You know, it's okay to let go of my blocks. It's okay for my, you know, my bubble to be invaded on. It's okay if my, you know, apple cart gets upset a little bit, because I'm going to get to go back. And also there's the possibility that I can ask for my way and I can get it right back. I don't always have to go to the table and complete the full activity. So this is something he's been working on for a long time. It's really, really allowed him to be much more flexible and much more independent in the classroom. And, you know, it's all based on the fact that he has that history of rigid behaviors. He has that history of wanting to be controlling, and he gets a lot of anxiety when things get changed on him, or, you know, things just get switched up unexpectedly. So this program has worked really well for him. I really hope that it helped you guys in some way. Maybe just, if anything, provided you some insight into our world and kind of what we do behind the scenes. And comment below and let me know if y'all have any questions. I'll do my best to try and answer them.